Hello, hello, welcome in. How is everyone's Wednesday? How are we doing now that it's middle of the week? Hey Marie, how are you doing? Welcome into the Reiki healing tonight. I'm doing good, how are you? Hey Kari, how are you? How was your Wednesday? Hello Melissa. How's everyone doing? How are we feeling now that it's the middle of the week? And again, if you're new here, say hello. We have a really supportive community. And we are doing a Reiki energy healing. This is the channeling of life force energy. This technique was developed in Japan. It's very gentle. You may feel some warmth. You may feel some tingling. Good, Marie. And I feel like we're going to do some emotional work tonight, in addition to relaxing. Thank you, Marie. Hey, Morgan, how are you? Yes, YouTube, these lives get reposted. I'm going to post Mondays tonight, and then tonight's will be up on Friday or Saturday. I'm doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. Just sit back and relax, and I already feel like I'm pulling a little bit of something out of some people. So if you want to send some emotions over right now, I'll take them, clean them with Reiki. Maybe if you had a hard day, you can go ahead and vision sending them over to me. And again, just consent to the energy flow. Reiki can do no harm, and it respects your free will. So just tell the energy you consent to it flowing, and it'll start flowing throughout. Again, you may feel a lot of heat start to build in your body. It's a very warm energy. Yes, Marie, send it all over. Send those emotions over. I'm going to clean them with energy. Hi, Mama Alyssa, how are you? Yes. Bring them over here. I feel them sitting in my hand. So let's get these cleaned out here. Thank you for consenting, Morgan. I'm going to lift them up into Reiki too. Just completely clean that energy out. And then replacing with fresh Reiki. Oh yeah, that was pretty intense, right off the bat. We can keep doing this. And thank you all for liking and sharing. That helps people find the live so they can experience Reiki. Mine aren't killing me yet. I would say my right one is probably my more dominant hand. I said right and I had my left one up. But my right one. That was too funny. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming in. Hi, Mia likes beans. I'm glad you're back. How are you doing? How have you been? Hello, Lauren. I saw you booked an appointment. I'm so excited. And I did see your email. I'll get back to you on that too. Maybe it is. Maybe that was a Freudian slip where I held up my left but said my right. I'm super excited for that. Hey Kiki, how are you? I think I pretty immediately want to bring lapis lazuli in, so let's do it. Oh, I'm glad you made it in, Mia. So the lapis lazuli feels like it is working predominantly in the heart right now. Normally I use this in the throat or third eye or for sinuses. You're tired? Oh, just sit back and relax. If you fall asleep during this, go for it. Mission accomplished. So I feel like the lapis is going into the heart. It is pulling some things out, but it's also going to instill some wisdom, bring some clarity and help you see a bigger picture about some things here. Yeah, Yeah, I feel like quite a few people in here are needing like that clarity, that like aha about some situations here. So that's what this lapis is doing. Hey Lisa, how are you? How has your Wednesday been? Hey Donna, glad you made it in. And you may hear my husband's on tonight. I left my door cracked for the animals again. Oh Lisa, I'm so sorry. Let's get that stress out. Let's relax. Let's recharge to get us through the rest of the week. And again, if you're new, say hello. We have a really supportive community. You can share anything in here. We have a lot of people that'll just chat, you know, in the chat here. Like if there's something they can relate to, very supportive people. Oh, Lisa, I'm so sorry. Sending energy that everything goes well. Oh, there's one. This is Maya. This is the little girl. No, I didn't see Sam. She isn't here. Hey, Agnes. I'm so glad you're here. Been releasing and upgrading. That is awesome. I feel like a lot of people are releasing and upgrading. Yes, there she goes. I don't know where she's going. She's going to my crystals. Girl, you better leave my tea alone. She's awesome. Thank you. She's actually a full-grown adult, but she's just really tiny. She does bring really calming vibes. She's kind of a mess, but she loves to lay on you, and she just becomes so still and peaceful. It is amazing. She's awesome. Yes, Alex, you can use Reiki for clarity as well. I'm using lapis right now, which is good for like clear communication and like expressing exactly what you need to express in kind of a situation like that where there doesn't seem to be any communication. So definitely sit back and absorb this Reiki and lapis lazuli energy. She did, Agnes. I love her. We have started a 30-day Reiki journey with her. So she's waiting on her Reiki too. We are on day 4 of her Reiki journey. And when I got off work, she came and sat by me and she looked at me and she's like, I'm ready. And I'm like, I know, but I gotta do my live first. Do I like Hailey Bieber? Oh, Gigi. I know all about that drama. Oh, goodness. Yes, lapis has Egypt vibes, for sure. I use Reiki for my anxiety, back issues, and recovery from gallbladder. Yes, Lisa, that is so awesome. I'm glad it helps. She was, Agnes. She was totally reminding me. It is so funny. I was like, I know. We're going to do it after. I know, Marie, that cracked me up. I'm like, oh, that can of worms. Hand Reiki? Oh, yes. Oh, Alex, I am so sorry. Let me think. Meditation obviously is one of my favorite answers. So meditate, and I would ask the universe for wisdom about the, situation that you have with your friend. See what the universe tells you. If you're into divination, I would also say use tarot cards to see what messages come through about your situation. A pendulum. You can use really anything to divinate if you don't have tarot cards. If you have like a quarter even, you're like, universe, heads or tails, for, heads is whatever and tails means whatever. You can, divinate like that. Using orange and rose quartz crystals all week. That sounds amazing. Thank you, Marie. Thank you for liking. I'll definitely do some hand and thumb Reiki. Chakra crystal set. I love that. I am so sorry, Lisa. Definitely hope everything goes well. Hey, Annie, how are you doing? How has your Wednesday been? Kind of a blur. Alex, you might benefit from someone else doing the reading for you, because sometimes when we try to read ourselves or like do energy work on ourselves, we kind of stand in our own way, especially if it's about something really bothering us. So maybe if you know someone that could do a reading for you on it, I would recommend that too. Thank you, Marie. I did the thumb Reiki video, but I haven't posted it yet. I don't know why, it just hasn't felt like the time, but maybe we'll get it posted sometime. Oh, Lauren, how did that go? How are you feeling with that? And if you'd rather just email me, I'll reply to you tonight and you can tell me about it. Oh no, Lisa, I am so sorry. That's not okay to be without hot water that long. I know some states vary on, how well their laws benefit the. And I'm so sorry, Lisa. Annie, well, this is the perfect night. We're gonna do some emotional focus too, and I was just talking about, I feel like some people have a big decision to make tonight, so that's what we're using the lapis for. Good, I'm glad there was no infection, Lauren. Awesome. All right, Morgan. Lisa, that is so crappy. I am so sorry. Definitely sending a lot of energy to that situation. That is just, there are some very tenant unfriendly states. It's surprising. I know, Annie, I was like, I can't believe you commented that, because that's exactly what I had tuned into tonight. The Amanda, you're only 12 minutes late. You're good. Thank you. I love this lapis. You can't really see its shininess. It's pyrite, but it's there. My lighting's too dark in here. Maybe you can see it better on the other side. No, not really. But we're in the heart right now, and I said the lapis, I feel like, is pulling some things to the forefront, and it's going to help bring clarity and wisdom and help you have that like aha moment about the situation that you're dealing with, and bringing courage. So it feels like it's doing tons of heavy lifting here. Lisa, I am so sorry. Is he healing okay from that? Thank you, I am. This is a very empowering stone. I would say if you're needing some courage, some clarity, and definitely some wisdom, lapis lazuli. He has a wheelchair. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. Definitely gonna send lots of energy out that things go well. He needs a break. You need a break. I feel like so many of us need a break. It's like a lot of us are having like spiritual growing pains lately, and bad things happening. I don't know what it is. Sending energy to everyone. I know, Mia. We had some down here. I mean, I'm not really considered New England. I'm like a little further down. But yeah, it's been rainy and gloomy kind of. And again, if you're just popping in and you're new, welcome in. Say hello. We have a really supportive community. You can share anything. And Reiki energy healing is super gentle. Annie, oh my God. I am so sorry. Sending lots of energy for that. Jersey. Some people call it like the armpit or something like that, but that's where I am. Yes, we're gonna put that energy out there, and that the universe fixes our problems. It sends us the answers that we need, helps us make the moves we need to make. You do, Lauren? Hi, Mai, how are you? Is it me? I didn't really think it was considered it, but yeah. My parents are actually up in New England, but I didn't really know if New Jersey was really considered part of that. Oh my God, Beth, I don't even know. I'm not originally from here, so I don't even know how to answer that. I know that's a huge argument here. Just like there's an argument, is there a central Jersey or is it just North and South Jersey? 840 kilometers. Oh, Marie. You finished your work training? Yes, Mai. Awesome. How's that going? Did you? That is too funny, Lauren. You're allergic to winter? You know, Lisa, we've had an incredibly mild winter up here. It's been a little scary how mild it was. Ooh, let's bring blue kyanite in with this. So it's gonna get a little scratchy. We're gonna help pull more things to the surface. Good, Maya, that is awesome. Technically it isn't, but technically New York isn't either. They totally are, in my opinion. Yeah, but I think they just consider like the, from like Maine, Connecticut, Vermont, all the little ones up there. I think that's just what they really like. That's officially what's New England. Tornadoes already, holy cow, Lisa. It's been mild in northern Illinois too. Yeah, culturally it's really similar, I would say. So waiting, but you know, my parents and my husband's parents actually live like up in New England, and what's weird is I feel like people are a lot nicer where they live versus in New Jersey. And I mean, like, people in New Jersey are nice, but it's how do they put it? They're not kind, but they're nice, if that makes sense. Hey, Tarot and Ferrets, welcome in. Thank you for the rose. Still snowing? Holy cow. Yeah, kind of standoffish, yeah. How has your Wednesday been, Tarot? I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute. The best. Yes, I know Canadians are like notorious for being nice. Yeah, but you know, up in, it was Connecticut where I had been recently. And I feel like people were kind of similar to where I'm originally from, which is Arkansas. And they were nicer up front. And I was like, whoa. Because I had not been used to that since living in New Jersey. And I was like, this is so weird. I didn't really know how to react. Soaking up the spring. Aw, Tarot, that's awesome. I am ready for spring. Well, I mean, it's spring, but I'm ready to like plant things and like get out there. Absolutely, Lisa. That is what we do here. You can share anything. We have such a supportive community here. Hi, Jessie. Nice to see you. How are you? How has your Wednesday been? How has your week been up to Wednesday? Yes, I remember you telling me that, Lauren. Arkansas is a different world. Very different. people will be very nice up front, and there are a lot of people who are kind, that will help you. But there's a lot more of the niceness up front, but not so much on the end, if you know what I mean. So that can be tricky to navigate sometimes. Summer, I'm not ready for summer just yet. A week of Mondays. I am so sorry, Jessie. I am doing good. Okay. I feel something stuck in the heart. So we're going to try to go a little bit deeper here. If you want to take a big deep breath into your heart, so really expand the chest when you breathe in and out. Do like 3 or 4 deep breaths here. Hey Lizzie, how are you doing? How's your Wednesday been? It's nice to see you too, Jessie. I'm glad you made it back in. 100% like a week of Mondays. I am so sorry. Yes, tomorrow's gonna be better. I definitely can say I kind of relate, because I feel like at work I'm just like not doing anything right. Nobody's told me I'm not doing anything right, but I just feel like I'm not doing anything right. I don't feel on top of my game. Sometimes you're just like, oh, hope I did that right, and nobody notices if I didn't. Yeah, completely understand that, Mia. Ooh, you know what? So I went and got my smoky quartz out of my personal collection because we talked about it on Monday. And I feel like today we could use it. So I'm going to put these 2 down and switch to smoky. I don't think we have ever used smoky quartz in the live. So this is really good at transmuting negative energy. So that means like changing it, kind of like how Reiki does, which Reiki can, release things, but also clean that energy and turn it back into new, clean, pure energy. So we're going to use this smoky. And notice how the vibe changes here with smoky, and tell me how you feel. How does this smoky make you feel? So the people that I trust and buy from are actually linked in my bio if you want to look in there. And it's crystal lion gems, sage crystals, sapphire and sage, and loving thyself rocks. You like this one, Melissa? Good. Release, Lisa, yes. In your throat, a little heady. Yes, Tarot and Ferrets, this is high vibe since it is a quartz. You feel tired, my Reiki makes you feel tired for sure. It helps relax you. So smoky quartz is a higher vibe stone, so it may feel heady, floaty as we get more junk moved out of the aura. What? Lisa, oh my God. Very relaxing, Jessie. Yes, good. What kind of sage was it? Like, why was he doing that? Lauren, they come in all kinds of shades. So like this one, it looks really dark, but it's not super dark. I wonder if I can, it's just so dark in here, but you can see right through it. It's like a really nice brown tan. Oh my gosh, Lisa. That's interesting. All right then. Well, hopefully the consequences for that are not too dire. But yeah, that's interesting. I'm sure there will be some sort of lesson there. People are wild. So wild. Wait, what? I have to give in to what, Marie? What's going on? I totally missed a conversation here. Oh my god. He probably did clean some stuff. Yeah. Probably more than he bargained for. That's interesting. Just leave it at that, that is interesting. Hey Shelly, I'm glad you made it in tonight. How has your week been? My doctor prescribes you 7 days a week. Oh, Marie. Man. Did he send over the check for that yet? I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, Lisa, if I had the choice between that and X-Lax, I would rather eat a box of X-Lax if I absolutely had to choose. Like, that is just wild. Yes, tarot and ferrets, absolutely. Yes, I feel like we are just getting deeper and deeper and deeper into like a collective awakening. And that can come with, you know, a lot of things like falling, literally and, you know, metaphorically. Definitely. There's a lot of stuff going on, for sure. My pharmacy with my insurance, I'm in Canada. We can work it out. We'll figure it out how that billing works. Oh, is anyone else glitchy? Is everyone else's picture okay? I feel like we should use some grounding stones. Hey, we have not done trauma or grief. We've just been pulling some things to the surface and seeing where it goes. It has tarot and ferrets. It has been nuts. I completely agree. No glitches. Hey, Spooky. Glad you made it in. Thank you for consenting. How's your Wednesday been? We just had a huge planetary alignment. Oh, Lisa, I did not know that. Yeah, I think unfortunately it's your Wi-Fi. Yeah, we've been using smoky quartz, so if you just popped in and it got a little floaty, it's the smoky quartz. So I think we're gonna do some grounding and then we'll move somewhere else after that. April 8th, no, not Mercury retrograde again. Here we go, buckle up. It can be wild or it can be good. Oh, Marie. I think I want to use hematite for grounding. Oh, I am so sorry. Lily, I am so sorry. Sending energy that everything goes well. You glitched again, Marie? It's been chaos, but calm down. Good. We're gonna really ground here, so notice the shift in the energy. Yes, put some energy out that it'll be good. Yes, yes, yes. Oh yeah, we can do some swipes too, help you get connected more with the energy. Oh, are you talking about if they're collecting our people data? That was too funny. Yeah, we could pluck some energy out too. Let's just get grounded first before we do that, because I feel like some people could be on the verge of getting a little nauseous. So let's make sure we're grounded here. Yes, absolutely, Spooky. Set that intention and it'll flow in other areas too. Thank you for accepting, Lex. Yes, Jessie, what is your question? Oh yeah, you can absolutely close your eyes and Reiki will work. You don't have to look at me. If you actually want to put your phone down and go do something else, but you still want to receive, you just set that intention and it'll still flow. I saw some clips from that hearing and I was just like, okay, you know, because I've kind of been interested in like running for something, but then I'm like, no, I can't politic. I'm just not made for that. I will go off on somebody. But it made me feel more confident if I ever wanted to, because I'm like, these are the people running the country. Okay, I think I'd be all right. It should make everyone feel more confident in themselves. So if you have been thinking about going for a government position, do it. Oh yeah, Jesse, totally normal. Oh, Maria, I'd be happy to be Canadian too after watching that. You do waiting? That is awesome. That is so cool. We do. We need many more diverse candidates. We need people who are up to date on things. I hate to say younger, because I don't, want to be like ageist, but because, I feel like with age does come wisdom, but we do need people who are more up to date with current things. Thank you for the rose, Stephen. All right, just making sure we're really grounded here. It really was an embarrassment. It was. Ooh, Switzerland. That would be nice. Herbs. I feel like we should do some sunstone too. I feel like that will also help ground, which I normally don't use that for grounding, but I feel like that's going to help some people in here. The disconnect between. Yeah, it is. I agree. Educated candidates, yes. Yes, wisdom and experience, absolutely. Fresh ideas. Mm-hmm. Oh no, Lisa, you kicked yourself out. Okay, I feel like that is helping ground for sure. That is helping make a connection with the solar and the root, and I see the sunshiny energy going down into the ground and helping us get connected more. Carolyn for president. Thank you, Mia. I don't know. I don't know if I would ever want to do that. I am someone that has a lot of patience and I can put up with a lot. And I know how to, most of the time, tactfully tell someone off without them realizing it at first. But once I reach a certain limit, then it's just like, all bets are off. I do not have 100% nerves of steel. And you kind of need that for politics. 2 left feet, Lisa. Oh, that would be so beautiful, herbs. Oh, that's right. That is right, Lauren. Okay, I feel like we're good and grounded now. I still see that sunshine energy connecting with the earth. So that's very interesting. Again, I've never used sunstone for grounding, but that's what it did. So if you want to do some plucking now, we can pluck some more energy out. I feel like there's going to be some energy come out around the shoulders and heart here. So that's where we're going to gently pluck. And if you want to take a deep breath in as I pluck and then breathe out and send that energy over, you can do so. Pluck at the same time. Getting deep in the chest here. That felt like a big pull. Hey, Magical Mel, welcome in. How are you doing? Yes, drink water. All the old guys like, well, my feet, yeah. Yeah. Still feeling more in the chest, so breathe deep into your chest. And again, you can envision sending that over, energy over to me. Jesse, I am 32. I am doing good tonight. How are you? I'm glad you're doing good. I said, how are you? I'm glad you're doing good, because I read the last of your sentence. Good. How's your week been so far? Oh, good. Spooky. I'm glad you needed that. 26? Oh, I'm flattered. Thank you. Ooh, 900 herbs? Was that for, do you know like what level of Reiki or what kind it was? Because the master courses can be pricier than the 1 and 2. Do you know what it was for? Pull 10 pounds off your chest. Good, Mia. I'm glad you're feeling it. I'm feeling a lot. We're pulling a lot here. It's been a hard week. I am so sorry, Magical Mill. I completely understand. I don't know how anyone can function right now normally with everything that's going on. I am so sorry. Oh, thank you, Jessie. I try to stay hydrated. It helps. When I get dehydrated, my lines on my forehead start to show. Let's do another big pull in the chest. So breathe in. Magical Mellow, I would definitely do that here too, because, you know, the tragedy that has happened. Help take some of that weight off your mind, heart, and spirit. Let's do that one more time. And then fill with Reiki. Oh, let me go back up to your comment herbs. I saw it come in. They have all levels there, but for beginner, that's interesting. I've never heard beginner be quite that much. But different, lineages do kind of guide their prices, and even individuals, sometimes will set their own prices. Good, Spooky. That's awesome. I'm glad you made a sigil that can help you feel protected. And I wanted to share a tip too. I shared this on Monday, so if you ever feel like you need some protection, your space needs like an energetic cleansing, if you would like to work with archangels, anyone can call upon them. You can call one to stand in each corner, and then one to stand above and one below, and ask them to connect their energies and clear the space, protect the space, ground it, and anyone can do that. So you could call in Michael, Metatron, oh my god, I'm blanking on all the names, Sandafon, but you can call one in for each area and have them just bring in that comforting, protected energy. I feel like we all need that. Ezekiel, good. Absolutely, Magical Mel. Definitely call them in to stand in each corner of your space and above and below you. That is a really scary thing that happened, and I'm so sad that it keeps happening. It shouldn't, once should have been enough, and now it's just like a regular thing, and it's not right. Yes, Archangel Michael is a big protector, absolute warrior. The Ninja Turtle, because of Raphael. Yeah, this is exactly what we needed tonight. See, we've been talking about politics, what's been going on in the world. I feel like we needed this, where you can get it out, share, release that energy and get some healing as we're talking about it. Just need Leonardo and Donatello. Absolutely, tarot and ferrets. It really does. It's very unnerving. Archangel Donatello, no. I hope no one comes in and sees that and is like, oh, is there one? Oh, goodness. If you're just coming in, there's no Archangel Donatello. Me too, spooky. We don't have children either, but we have nieces and nephews, and yeah, it's worrisome. Very worrisome. And I have lots of younger cousins, much younger than me, like still in school, and it's very, very worrisome. Archangel that protects peace. Third time Michael was mentioned for you? Yes, Annie. He must be around you. I know, Magical Mel. It is. I could get on my soapbox and go forever. My husband's middle name was Michael too. That is so awesome, Annie. And just sending so much healing to that space where we were pulling out a lot of that heavy energy. I'm going to draw another symbol here. Send that over, increase the energy. Get that life force energy fire going. Let's bring in some carnelian to the heart. We don't typically use it in there. Just help increase that energy, increase our strength and our courage. For some reason, my brain is now singing Earth Angel, but replacing with Archangel. That's too funny, tarot. I live in Georgia, so it's hard to find Reiki classes for trying to become a practitioner. I completely understand, yeah. You can do online too. I was attuned online. Online attunement works just the same. I know, Lisa, we need massive changes, and unfortunately with massive changes, sometimes a lot of things crumble, and that is a very scary, but sometimes necessary thing that has to happen. And I feel like we're kind of going that way right now. Because normally when things are starting to crumble, you see an increase in like extremism, and that's what we're seeing right now. Oh, but herbs, back to what you're talking about with classes. So I will be teaching at some point. I don't want to promise when, because I still have to do some things like submit my certificates with the ICRT. But I can tell you that for Reiki 1 and 2, the price will be 200 cookies. That's what the ICRT sets their prices at and recommends that the teachers set them at too. But then Master is quite a bit more. But there's people who charge way less. It kind of depends on like how involved the class is, what lineage they are, who they're associated with, things like that. Spooky rise in horror genre too, because yes, absolutely spooky. Trying to grasp onto the last pieces, yep. Oh, Magical Mel, it might be. And did you see the French? They're getting fired up again. They know how to do it. Lots of right side tingles at the bottom of my right foot, and tummy feels weird. Ooh, Michelle. So the carnelian is amazing for the lower chakras. So this is probably pulling down in there. You might feel some weirdness in your tummy if there's a lot of energy moving. So you maybe want to put your feet flat on the ground and then put your hands on top of your knees and take some big deep breaths. let that energy move. Don't judge how you're feeling. Just let it come up and try to notice what it is and then let it release. Yes, Lauren. Yes. I'm loving the fringe right now. Yes, same. I used to work at the Museum of American Revolution. Did you, Taro? That is so cool. I love watching British politics, but stand watching American. Same, Lisa. Especially in Parliament, like they will like lay it out, and I'm like, you guys, like you talk like that? That's so cool. Definitely spooky. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of energy move in the stomach for quite a few people here. So again, if this is making you feel maybe a little nauseous, it feels a little strange, put your feet flat on the ground, put your hands on top of your knees. Just take some deep breaths into that stomach area. Allow the Reiki to come in and allow that energy to move. And I can help you move it here. We're just going to be very gentle and gently release it. Feeling a shift in your solar plexus. Yes, spooky. I've been avoiding the news. I'm Catholic, so it was my thing to give up for Lent. Yeah, Lauren, you know, it's not a bad thing to like disconnect. It's not, because if we don't, we're going to drive ourselves crazy. So don't ever feel bad if you're not watching the news and you're not being informed in the moment. I mean, being informed is good. But again, we're just not made to take that beating all the time. It's just not good for the mental health. It's always good to reset and refresh. And I can't remember who said it. I'll have to find it, but there's always someone on watch. So don't feel guilty. There's always someone watching. A big stretch. Oh, good. Magical Mel. You don't, Lisa? Yeah. It was making me super angry. Yeah. Yeah. It's good to disconnect. Unplug. If it's making you angry, step back, step away. Yeah, I'm getting some really nauseous feelings in my stomach, so let's work on this some more. No politics, no religion. Yeah, Lisa. It absolutely causes anxiety herbs, yes. So don't ever feel guilty if you have to step away from it. I actually made the conscious decision to stop sharing things in my Instagram story. I still have all my stories of everything I've already shared, but I made a big shift and we're gonna have a change in that. Instead, I'm gonna implement something else to help people with that. So that'll be coming soon. And I'm not, you know, a news Instagram. I'm not a news TikTok. There's people out there that are doing it. They do it way better. So yeah. Now it's just more like spiritual and Reiki things in my story. Yes, can't pour from an empty cup. Okay, so I want to gently help with this nauseousness that I'm feeling, or this nausea. What else could we use? I feel like sunstone could work here too, so I'm going to bring it in, but I'm going to keep the carnelian as well. Okay, that took the edge off a little. Still feeling some nausea. Again, if you're having nausea, put your feet on the ground, put your hands on your knees. Breathe gently. My algorithm consists of Reiki, tarot, cute kids, animals, vaguely, America's Funniest Videos. I love that, Lauren. Right, Lisa. William Bentley, he does some good news. So uplifting. Oh, Annie, that's awesome. Your art and music. Awesome, Lisa. Yeah, this is definitely what we were needing tonight for many of you. Just that validation that it's okay to step away from all of the doom and gloom and to be able to share what you're feeling and thinking about it. Because if you've noticed, we've never gotten quite this political in any of our lives. And I don't really make like a conscious decision to completely stay away from it, but I normally, you know, keep it very light. But I feel like tonight we needed to go a little bit deeper with it. Okay, I'm feeling that nausea release some more. Just keep breathing. You are supported here. My house is haunted. Oh, really? That is very cool, Lisa. I hope I make it to some of your FYPs. I'm creeping towards magical well. I love that. That is awesome. Did you say what you posted about? Is it like magical stuff? Hang on, I might end the live if I try to click on your stuff. I did, Annie. I saw that. That is so cool. Very, very cool. And that's what I was taught when I was younger, that if you become, you know, like wealthy, well off like that, it is your duty to give back. Like that's what you do. And you don't do it for any kind of thanks. You don't do it for publicity. Like it's just it's the right thing to do. Really, Lisa? Oh my gosh. You post silly stuff in live? That's cool. I love that. That is so awesome, Annie. Yes, Lisa. Very much of the mindset that if you are able to help, that is your duty to your community to give back what you can. Of course, you have to take care of yourself. There's no shame. It's not bad to take care of yourself. But if you have the ability, whether that's time or money, you know, that you give back when you can. Hi, Courageous Warrior. Thank you for the rose. How are you tonight? Homeless shelter or mission. You don't even need... Yes, exactly. That's what I was just saying. You can even donate time if you have like an hour a week or something. Well, not... I don't even really always have an hour a week, but you know what I mean. Like whenever you have that time. Thank you, Annie, for the rose. Herbs, yes. That has actually been one of my, that was actually the first journey with my Reiki, and has been one of the biggest journeys with my Reiki, is exploring my past lives and sending healing to that. So it can definitely help you go back, find them, and heal them. Oh, Courageous Warrior, I'm sorry. It'll take time, you'll get there. Just find what it is that you like to go, what you like to post about, what you like to talk about. Yes, Magical Mel, you can do that with Reiki. Anything that you can think of. You're a therapist, talk about therapy. You can do that for sure. If you feel comfortable, you know, sharing about being a therapist. Yeah, you definitely could. So the past lives that I've explored so far, they're not super interesting, but I have been, in many of my lives, I've still been a female. A lot of my past lives that I've explored so far have contained, or not contained, but the theme has been loss. So I have been a little girl that has lost parents. I have been a little girl that was lost by my parents and my grandparents. In one of my lives, I was in a truck with my grandfather and we went off a bridge. In this life, I unfortunately lost a grandmother. She was taken by someone else, I'll put it like that. So a lot of my past lives have had that, and I've been with the same souls for a really long time. So the grandmother in this life, the great-grandparents in this life, my mom in this life, we've, traded roles a lot in my past lives, and we're trying to heal something around this loss that we keep experiencing. You keep having deja vu, Lisa? Lucid dreaming, that's very cool. I'm just trying to catch up on comments. I'm going back a little bit and just reading what I missed. Yeah, deja vu can be a sign of, spiritual upgrade, if you will. Reparenting is so powerful, yeah. And I think that, there's something in the female line here in my family. We keep experiencing loss, like over and over and over. We change roles. Like sometimes I'm the mother, sometimes my mom's my sister, and we keep experiencing loss of some sort. So working on that, figuring that out. Thank you, Annie. I didn't want to upgrade. Courageous warrior. No, Lisa, I haven't had it that bad. Like past life regression meditation. Yeah, you can do that with Reiki because it helps put you in that meditative state. So I did it, yeah. So Magical Mel Reiki helped put me in that meditative state. So I was receiving the healing and I was able to safely go back and see those lives. Spooky. That is amazing. Waiting, I have not done the Akashic Records. My mentor Kelly with Lunam Love, she does a lot of Akashic Records work, and she's gone in them for me, but I have not done it myself. Just Nikki, thank you for sharing. I'm glad you're here. Okay. The nausea feels like it's gotten to a comfortable level, if that makes sense. I have some energy moving. Let's do some more root work, get really connected with the earth again. So let's bring in the hematite again. They could be courageous warrior, definitely could be. I keep trying Akashic Records, I'm not gonna give up. Yeah, Lisa, I would, like I always recommend, like don't try to force it, just let it happen, just let it come. I know I chose to be animals in past lives, a medium told me that. Very cool, Magical Mel. So the Akashic Records is like a library of sorts, so like a filing place, a massive place where all like past lives are, all that information is stored. And it's like, a lot of people see it in the spine, and I do too. So it's kind of like a filing cabinet or library in your spine of like every piece of information of past lives. A lot of times when I've seen it, because we did that a lot in my Reiki training when we were meditating and practicing Reiki, we went into the Akashic Records a lot for people, and it was always like this giant library, an ancient library that we would walk into, and there's just like books and papers and files everywhere. Yeah, spooky. Oh, that's very cool, Lisa, like writing on the wall. And they wouldn't tell me anything, or it would be a language I didn't understand. Yes, spooky. A lot of people, me included, in that experience with the Akashic Records, it was normally in a different language. Good night, waiting. And again, we're shifting that energy back into the root chakra to get more grounded. So you might feel the energy just sort of like become very still, not as floaty. You may feel a lot of pulling in that sacral hip area. You can see the writing but can't make it out. Yeah. Sometimes we're just not quite ready to see or understand what it is yet. I always felt like I've been here more than once. It's weird. Yeah, Herbs, you may have been. Absolutely. My energy is changing. Cool. Good, courageous. I'm glad you're feeling it. Thank you for accepting, Dakota. I just released in the form of a burp. Yes. You may do that. You may yawn. Sometimes I make what some people call a robot noise. It's like a gurgle, but it sounds strange. So sometimes that happens when energy moves. Magical, that's a great question. I think whenever you're ready to understand what that piece of information is, it'll come to you. Or sometimes if you can like see that word clearly or hear it word clearly, you could even try to Google it and see if, you know, it's an actual language that exists and see what it means. Stomach gurgles, yes, Lisa. Energy can move in so many different ways. Maybe you need to stretch. That helps energy move out. Ooh, let's go down into the feet. I feel like a lot of people neglect their legs and feet. I'm gonna give them some attention and some grounding and soothing. Thank you for the roads, courageous. Oh, herbs, interesting you mentioned that. That may be a past life that you experienced. I had something similar. It was on like a warship though, and I think it was one of my past lives. I haven't quite figured that one out yet. But yeah, I used to have that fear. I worked with septarian a lot, so I don't have a fear of the deep water anymore. But I'm still not sure if it's a relative or if it was me. Ankle needs some soothing, yes. Sending that energy, the energy's still flowing throughout, but sending that energy down, just giving a bit more attention down in the legs, ankles, calves, thighs. Jesse, yeah, if you get hungry, go eat something, yeah. Or bring something to snack on. Reiki can make you hungry too, because we're doing work. 8 stuffed shells. Oh, that's so good, Lauren. Yum. Ooh, Lisa, that's a good idea. Yeah. Search for Akashic Records meditation and frequencies. Yeah, and that can definitely help get you in that meditation so you can travel and see them. And I don't think I mentioned tonight, if you're new in here, I do offer personal appointments. That link is in my bio. You can book an appointment for anything with the universe-led Reiki appointment. I do have some pre-made appointments, so like the most popular topics that come up in appointments. If you're not sure what you want to do, I do have a quiz that you can take. You can take that quiz as many times as you want, and that'll help suggest appointments. Use a channel called Unlock Your Life. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Marie. Crown meditation, yes. Help you get connected with the universe to travel. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Marie. I'm so glad you enjoy the sessions. And like Lauren and Marie, I have clients like them who sometimes they just let the universe guide the appointment, which again, you can use the universe-led Reiki and see what happens, see what your guides want to tell you, see what the universe needs to tell you. And those are always fun appointments. All the appointments are always amazing. No two appointments are ever alike. So you can definitely book one if you feel called to go deeper with your healing. And of course, you can always message me. There's a contact form on there where you can reach out to me if you have questions. You don't know who your guides are yet? Yeah, there's also a lot of meet your spirit guide meditations. I met a few of mine that way. The energy will always make it where you need it, no matter you choose. Yes, Lauren, it definitely does. I love a meditative mind. I use them a lot. I put them on in the background for my pets while I'm working. Hey Morgan, glad you made it back in. So that takes a lot of meditation. It really does, Lisa, to listen and get pieces of information about them. That's what I had to do. I had to do a lot of meditation, really like put my ego in the background so I could hear them and see them. And sometimes they don't want to introduce themselves just yet because you're just not quite ready, but you could still get their essence and feel for them. Like one of my guides' name is John. It's just John. He's an older man. So your guides can be people who lived. They could be energies out in the universe. They can be your relatives. They can be anything. Yeah, you can ask for signs. Also, I'd like to mention that we get really busy in our everyday lives, and sometimes we miss the signs that we're being sent, that they're already sending that you didn't even ask for. So remember to slow down. And if something like catches your attention, you're like, that bird keeps showing up and I have never seen that bird before. Like, take notice of the mundane, because the mundane even contains magic. Your cousin's one, you think your grandmother's one? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Lauren, wow. That's amazing that she comes through to warn you. No, magical, they will never do that. No. Your grandmother or your Nana. Oh, I love that. Where should we go? I feel like let's bring carnelian in with the hematite. Oh, Lauren, I am so sorry. That's really sad. I would definitely meditate and try to reach out to her more. Sometimes your mom will come to you in a dream, and that's awesome. Guides are loving and gentle and want us to live our best lives. Exactly, Spooky. Hey, Pluto, I'm glad you made it in. How has your day been? Okay, and I want you to take notice of how the hematite feels with the carnelian. How the hematite feels like it's pulling, and then I'm feeling the carnelian back in the stomach for a lot of you. Feeling some nauseousness again. Who's nauseous? Who is nauseous in here? Who am I picking up on? Yeah, it relates to grounding. Oh goodness, we have a few nauseous ones. I am so sorry. Yeah, definitely trying to work on that some more. It feels like grounding's gonna help this nausea. So my last baby turns 4. Oh, Magical Mel, I am so sorry. Sending so much healing to you. Spooky. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Like, I feel it, but it's not going to keep affecting me. The universe just lets me know what we're needing to work on. I'm not nauseous, but I always have a grounding issue. Oh, Lily, yes. Things like hematite, black tourmaline, black obsidian, black kyanite, a lot of your black stones, your red stones, your orange stones, those can help ground. Also, walking barefoot on the ground can help you ground. How many times can I say ground? Oh, Magical Mel, I am so sorry. Sending so much healing for that. Birth can be so traumatic. I am so sorry. Onyx, yes, onyx too. Sending more healing to the lower chakras. That'll help you too, Magical Mel. Are we all ungrounded and nauseous? I think a little. I think to an extent we all are. Petrified wood too. Yes, so good. Touching trees, getting out into nature, absolutely. Go for a hike. Put your feet in the dirt. Put your hands in the dirt. If you don't have like a yard, get some potted plants. Pot some plants and get your hands in the dirt. You wear onyx every day. That's awesome. You got nausea too? Oh man, okay. Let's work on this a little bit more. What should we do here for the nausea? I'm hearing black kyanite. So this is gonna get a little scratchy. For once I'm not. Good, Magical Mel. I'm glad you're not here. I'm just going to do a little bit of scraping here for those that are. And again, if you aren't, you can still benefit from this energy. Reiki still flowing throughout you. Just giving a little extra attention for those that are nauseous. Yes, you can charge your crystals on the full moon. You can put them on selenite too to help them charge and cleanse. I'm planting 1 billion flowers this spring. Yes, I ordered so many flower seeds too, Annie. I'm gonna just throw them everywhere. And I'm gonna try to build a bigger garden too. I love that you're doing that too. Gardening is so good for the soul. Even if you're not like a good at it, just doing it, you know, for the reasons of, you know, grounding and your mental health. You love roses, Lisa? Yes, I really like yellow roses. Okay, I feel like that's helping that move that nausea more. Bumblebee jasper, we could use that, but I feel like the kyanite is what we need to stick with for a minute here. Is it weird to garden at night? I mean, it's not, I wouldn't say it's the norm, but I mean, if it's what you feel like doing. I'm sorry if you just heard my husband burp. I just heard him burp. He's down there streaming video games and he just burped. Oh my God. And his office is downstairs and mine is upstairs, but like his is like open, and so the sound like travels up the set of stairs and straight back here. Yeah, let's do some bumblebee jasper now too. And it kind of looks like a little fat bumblebee body. I love it. Oh, my cat's okay. Hey. Sorry, I had to get loud there. My youngest male cat was getting a little too rough with my girl. Years ago yesterday. Oh, Lauren. Isn't it? I love it. It looks like a little fat bee body. You have a bumblebee on your blanket. That's awesome. How is that feeling now? That feels like that took some of that edge off. You play WoW, Sims, Asphalt 9. I used to play WoW too. I never played Sims. I'm not sure what Asphalt 9 is. Grow more herbs, yes. I actually like to tincture the herbs, so like lemon balm, rosemary, mint, all kinds of stuff. I know, we're back to kitties. My youngest male just gets a little too rowdy sometimes for my female, the one that jumped up on my chair if you were here earlier. And she gets mad at him because he's still so young and playful. Oh, it's a car racing game. Nemi, I'm glad you're here. Glad you got to pop in. Your hubby says you take it fast and furious. I love that. How has your week been, Nemi? Are you making sure you're resting? Yes, I love rosemary. It's also good for my brain fog too, because sometimes I just get, you know, a little foggy. I feel like rosemary helps. You like this one? Good. It's a very gentle stone, has a nice calm energy about it. And it's also good for nausea. I feel like it's really helping take that edge off. I'm still feeling it, so I feel like this is a pretty deep issue for a lot of you. For some of you, I actually even feel like this is like physical, like you're actually physically kind of ill from something. So we're going to try to soothe that as much as we can. Traveling Friday until next. Oh my goodness, Nemi. Definitely try to get your rest in where you can. Feeling anxiety. Oh. Yeah, definitely do your best to stay calm. And if you want to rewatch these lives on YouTube, do that. You can still get this energy. Oh, Lisa, I'm so sorry. Oh, Disney is doing a Peter Pan and Wendy real life movie. Really? That's pretty cool. I'm going to try to send this down the lower chakras very mindfully and calmly. Let's go back to Black Kyanite for a minute. I'm so sorry for everyone out there that's still having nausea. This is very deeply rooted for many of you. It's going to take some work, take some time. So Annie, I'm still feeling that nausea quite a bit. I'm feeling a lot of anxiety. For some, I'm actually feeling like a physical illness, but I'm feeling some very deep-seated anxiety and stress. That's what's really getting me right now. Every time I close my eyes, I'm back at the hospital going to the... Oh, magical. I am so, so sorry. Send some extra energy to your mind here, too. You just booked an appointment, Hannah. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I will definitely check that later. I'm so excited. And you don't have to do anything to prepare. Just find a comfortable spot for our appointment and I'll talk you through some about Reiki. We can talk about things maybe you want to concentrate on. If you think of some more between now and then, you can, add on more. Or if you're not sure, we'll just let the universe guide us. But I'm so excited. Ginger tea, yes. Oh, that's so funny that you say that. I'll try to show you. I have fresh ginger in my cup right now. I made myself some ginger tea. Lavender too is so good. I used to have some lavender tincture, but I ran out. And my lavender didn't bloom last year, so I have to figure out my soil. I got a soil issue. Yeah, you can just even get some fresh pieces of ginger. That would be cheaper than buying like at the pre-made tea. Just cut it up, put it in some hot water, let it steep like you would tea, and there you go. Oh, ginger ale. I love ginger ale so much. If I buy ginger ale, it'll be gone the same day. Cinnamon tea, that sounds so good. Ginger beer, ooh, I love ginger beer too. I love to make a Moscow Mule with ginger beer. Very good. I don't have a backyard, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to grow herbs. Yeah, but you could just put them in a pot and herbs will take off. They're pretty easy to grow. Mints are super easy to grow. Just be careful about them jumping out of their pots because lots of mints are very invasive and once they start growing, you can't get rid of them. Yeah, those are dangerous. Yes, I agree. That's why I like them though, because they just taste so good. A Mexican mule? I've never heard of that. I'll have to look that up, Jessie. That sounds really good. Yeah, Lisa, be careful the cats don't attack the herbs. You could get them some catnip. It's a mint too, so it can get invasive if it jumps out of the pot. But maybe they'll be drawn to that one and leave your other ones alone. Oh, magical. Congratulations on 71 days now. You could still just drink the ginger beer soda. It's delicious, all on its own. But congratulations. Actually, I'm going to take a sip of my ginger tea real quick here. My throat's kind of dry. Try to gently put my cup back down. Yeah, let's use just Reiki now. So let's do some swipes. Just getting that whole body reconnected. Yes, Lauren, you are on the same page. You're welcome, Lisa. Oh, Lauren, I'm so sorry. But if you're in pain, don't feel bad. You did what you needed to do. You had a surgery. You can do it. You got it. Thank you, Jessie. You just sighed. Good, Lisa. You did amazing, Lauren, though. I saw that in your email. You did amazing. Don't beat yourself up. You toughed that surgery out. You really did. Yeah. Aww. You'll get there again, and before you know it, it'll be a ton of days. I feel like I'm just kind of evening out the energy, restoring equilibrium here. So that's why I'm doing more kind of wavy hand movements here. We've done a lot of work tonight. I feel like we did a lot of good releasing. You're so welcome, Marie. I love doing this. I feel like we did a lot of good, and release isn't just like the work we did with Reiki, but like, you know, expressing how we were feeling in the comments. Hey, just Nikki, thank you for a little star with the heart. We still have an hour left, Lord. You guys crack me up. I love that we were able to share how we were feeling, how things were making us feel. Talk about, you know, how the state of the world is making us feel, and be supportive of each other and how we were feeling and what we think. That is what we are here for. It's only 8:30 for you, Maya. I wish it was 8:30 here. Two hours left for Marie. Maybe one day we can add more time, but we haven't been with the hour and a half all that long, so we're gonna stick here for a little bit. Oh, Magical Mel, I'm glad you think it's a safe space. I love that. Glad you feel that way. Definitely, this is a safe place. Again, you can share positive things, you can share negative things. We have a very supportive community. And again, people in the comments, they'll chat with you about it if they can relate. I'll chat with you about it. You like the 1.5 hours? Me too. I feel like that half hour was very much needed. But this is a very safe community where we don't judge, we support, we try to understand. Oh, I'm glad you love it. Yeah, I feel like that half hour just really gives us that extra healing that we were really needing. I'm so sorry I can't read your comment on live, but I know you've been here before. Hello. It doesn't translate it for me on live. She said, good morning and glad to see you and hear you. Oh, thank you. Glad to see you again, too. I know you pop in quite a bit. Glad you're here. I came in extremely stressed and sighed, so you're doing good. Good, Lisa. I'm glad you were able to do that. Good. And thank you again all for liking and sharing, and most importantly, I didn't say it at all tonight at all. Thank you for doing something for yourself. Oh my, they translated it. You're welcome, Lauren. I don't think on my end I can actively translate it. I mean, maybe, but I haven't tried it. You're so welcome. Let's do our tuck in. You have to click on it and translate it. Yeah, it might work on my end. I've just never tried it when I'm on live. That's okay, Lisa. Don't feel bad about that at all. I'm glad you're here. Just enjoy the lives. There's no expectation of gifts or subbing here in these lives at all. I'm just glad you're here. I'm tucking you in like a little burrito to your bed made of Reiki. Letting that energy dance around your skin. And this song got really loud. You all are so welcome. We're here for each other's company on these lives. Thank you, Marie. Oh, Nimi, I'm glad you love it. Thank you all for being here. And again, these lives will be posted on YouTube. And I will see you in the next one. I'm glad you love it, Jessie. Thank you again for being here. Goodbye. Good night. Have good sleep if you're going to bed. Thank you for the rose, Foxy.